Radio Rahim here with Mr. New York, Mr. Madison Square Garden, Miguel Cotto. You know, Miguel, you sat across the table from Sergio Martinez, and it seemed to get very personal right off the bat. You know, he said that you're an A-side fighter, but you aren't an elite fighter because you haven't beaten elite fighters. What's your response to that? And is beating Sergio Martinez, does that make you haven't beaten an elite fighter? Is he an elite fighter?
My career, I've been beating and fighting the best in boxing. You know, whatever Sergio said, whatever he want to think, doesn't work for me. You know, I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I realize in my career, and I'm happy with that.
Your performance last time out, everyone was impressed. It seems like, you know, you're aggressive, you've got a lot of energy. Do you feel like this in the final stage of your career that you could actually be better than you have been in the previous part of your career?
Yeah, the way I feel in here, the way I train in here, the way Freddie and his people made me work. Definitely, I'm going to be a better boxer.
When you hear criticism, again, even from Sergio Martinez about your attitude or the way you deal with fans, that seemed to bother you. Is it important to you to connect with your fans and to talk to the media, to be a personable guy?
People who really knows Miguel Cotto, they're happy, they're comfortable with me. Whatever Sergio said, whatever he think about Miguel Cotto, doesn't bother me.
Turning our attention to the action in the ring, you know, Sergio Martinez is known to be a mover, a slick fighter, punching from angles, and you're so aggressive. What is your approach to stopping him in the middle of the ring and making him fight?
We're just going to follow the path we create and making here at the gym. If we follow that perfectly, we definitely going to win the fight.
And regarding your mental state, when you get in there, you don't seem to be an angry fighter usually. You're focused, but you don't seem to have any animosity towards your opponent. In this case, is this fight different? Do you have some personal animosity with Sergio Martinez?
No one. It's another day of work. I'm going to step on the ring, doing my best, and win the fight.
Freddie Roach says this fight's going to be a 4-rounder and you're going to knock out Sergio Martinez in 4 rounds. Is that your prediction?
I prepare myself for a real war, 12th round of real fight. But if Freddie said that, it's because he trusts really much in Miguel.
And lastly, to the fans, to the Puerto Ricans who are going to come support you as they always have at the Garden, and to those who, you know, like you say, claim that, you know, they don't know you as well, can you talk to them and tell them how Miguel Cotto really does feel about his fans?
No, the fans for me are really important. They know Miguel Cotto. They know Miguel Cotto. He's always working for make great fights. This one is not the exception, you know. We're going for the same. We're going to bring an emotional fight for the fans. That's all I can say.
Miguel Cotto, it's been a pleasure. Radio Rahim with Miguel Cotto.